Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Maharbiz.
And I'm Tom Zaidel.
And today we're going to build our first circuit, and we're going to use it to understand a bit about voltages, currents, and some of the rules that go into how circuits are put together. So what are we doing, Tom?
Well, we're going to light up an LED.
Woohoo!
And so here we have everything we need to light up an LED. So first we need a battery, and the battery is going to be the energy source for our circuit. We need it to move charge around the circuit. So I'm going to go ahead and place it into the battery holder, making sure that I have the positive terminal of the battery going into the positive terminal of the holder and the negative to the negative.
Cool. So as Tom does that, and he starts to put a few other wires in there, I want to point out a couple things. Note that the symbol for the battery has a long line and a short line, and there's a plus sign next to the long line. What that's telling us is that it's telling us on the symbol which of those two is more positive than the other. So the longer line is usually understood to have a more positive voltage than the smaller or the shorter line. Now, there's another way of representing voltage sources that is more general, and that's using a circle with a plus and minus labeled on there, and that fulfills the same function. But those circles are called voltage source symbols or voltage sources, and they can represent things other than batteries. For example, when we use our MIDAC to provide us with a steady voltage at 12 volts, say, or minus 12 volts, we'll want to use the voltage source symbol, not the battery symbol, to be more correct. So what did you do with that red wire and the black wire?
Yeah, so this battery holder is connected here on the board to a positive battery voltage and a minus battery voltage. And so I used a red jumper to take the positive battery voltage and attach it to the red voltage rail that goes all the way down the length of the breadboard. Then I also took the minus battery voltage and connected it to the blue negative rail that goes all the way down the length of the breadboard. This just makes it so we can use any part of the breadboard to make the circuit.
Cool. All right, what do we want to put on next?
All right, why don't we go with the resistor?
Cool. So the resistor can be put in either way, in either direction, and we'll see more about that in the next video. But for the moment, notice the symbol is a zigzag, and that's there to sort of visually represent the fact that these elements produce a resistance to current. And Tom, where'd you plug it in?
Yeah, so I put one terminal of the resistor in the positive voltage rail of the breadboard, and then I put the other terminal into row 5 of the breadboard.
All right, and what's next?
Okay, so next we really want our LED. So take a look at this LED first and notice it has a long terminal and a short terminal. The long terminal must be pointed towards the more positive voltage of the circuit. So I've stretched this LED out, and I'm actually going to plug this one in, where this is the longer terminal. So I'm going to go ahead and put its plus terminal in row 5 and its minus terminal in row 15.
Cool, but I don't see it light up.
Oh, well, that's simply because we haven't completed the circuit yet. We actually need to finish the charges path all the way to the negative voltage of the battery.
So go ahead and do that.
Okay. So I'll do that by connecting a jumper from row 15 to the minus terminal.
Ah, there you go. Okay. So what I want to do now is I think we want to jump to the circuit schematic and really explore something about this circuit and use it to explain the basic rules.